YouTube, it's me, Jen, your pudgy picker, here with another haul. Today I am hauling a few items from Savers as well as my weekly stop at Price Drop. Now, if you're not familiar, you've never seen these videos before, or you're new to my channel, welcome. I go to this place usually once a week. Might change now the garage sale season is starting. It is called Price Drop. It is on the west side of Cleveland, and it is an Amazon return place that sells Amazon returns. They are huge pallets, and you go in, and each day there's a certain price per item, starting Saturday at $7, Sunday is $6, and they're usually closed on Wednesday, and Thursday is $1. That's usually the day I go. Happened to look at my phone before I left my house. I was going to the same area, and on Wednesday, and it was like, hey, we're going to be open today, and we're $1. And I was like, I was really glad that I saw that, because everything would have been pretty picked over by Thursday. So I went, and I don't know what it is. It seems like I spend $19 every time I go. 19 items. So I got 2 bags of stuff, and then I had a few things in my car that needed to be donated, some old stock, and just purging and get rid of some stuff, and went by Savers, and I went in there and looked around. I got a few things at 50% off, and a whole bunch of things for 20% off, because I am part of the Savers Club. So I will show you all those items that I got. I think we should start with the things that I got at Savers. I didn't get a huge amount. There's one of the items behind me. I've mentioned before that I am going to be setting up a like June wedding type display at my antique mall where I have a space. And I bought a vintage wedding dress for $12.99, free shipping from Etsy. That has since come in. I have a video that I've already shown where I showed that item, and I've been needing a mannequin or something to display that, and I found this little gem. Well, she's not that little, but let me show you. So this is what it looks like on the bottom. Now, it does have some damage here that I'm going to just be cleaning this up a little bit, but here's what it looks like. And then the top is damaged as well. So what I'm probably going to do, as you can tell, is here it's kind of close. So I'm going to go ahead and just snip and clean that up. Look at the price. And blue was not on sale this week, so I got 20% off of that. So 20, 40, 60, 81 I got. So this was like 5 something for me to get. So very thrilled with this. I don't really sell any clothes in my antique mall. We're actually not supposed to, unless it's a vintage item or it's a like baseball jerseys or, you know, that kind of thing. So but I will be putting my wedding dress on here, and I probably will sell this as well as the vintage wedding gown as well. So very pleased with this, and like I said, it's, you know, it's got some damage, so I'm just gonna snip and clean that up the best I can. Let me move some stuff around here and then get the bag. Now this lamp is gonna need a new lampshade. Excuse me, but it was so cute, I just couldn't stand it. Hi, Pix. Pixel's here begging for more treats. So here it is. Is that the cutest thing you've ever seen? It is a llama lamp. So this is a little more than I'd like to pay. It was $9.99, and I got it for 20% off. But there is some damage and issues with the so there's there and right here. But it's a plain white shade, but the little dangly balls really make it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be on the lookout for another white shade, and then probably just go to the fabric store and buy, you know, half a yard of this, and for the same effect. Isn't that adorable? I just saw that and I thought, that is the cutest thing. I was in line, a lady says, that's a cute horse lamp. I said, it's a llama. And my daughter was with me. She goes, you were a little aggressive in correcting her. I was like, I was excited. So yeah, if I put this in my booth, which I will probably put, I would say, what do you want? I would probably put, I'd say 20 to 24 on this. I think it's worth it. But you figure I've already put $8 into it, so it is going to add up, so it will be probably 20 to 24. But isn't it adorable? Oh, I just love it. I mean, if I could take this off cleanly, then I could just replace the lampshade. I don't know. But it is adorable, and I definitely had to pick that up. Funny enough, it says Target on the bottom, so I don't know how old that is or how long ago that was sold there, but it's cute. This I thought, I was debating whether I should get it or not. It's going to need a little bit of work. It was $6.99, and then it was 20% off. It is Doris, which is a crafting brand, and it is these 3 mirrors. Oh, look, you get to see my desk. One knob is missing, but you know what? It wouldn't look too weird if you took this off, because most of these mirrors do have a hole. But, I mean, if you're going to actually use it to hang stuff, I have some replacement, you know, different knobs, so I will probably do that and clean it up. But I was thinking maybe I would do, I don't know, I would say probably 16, 18 bucks on that. But I thought that was cute. That would be cute in a little girl's room or a teenager's room. What do you want? What do you want? Where is she? Come here. You got to say hi now. There she is. Say hi, Pixel. Okay, hang on. It's treat time. Okay, you want us? Okay, there's one for Pix. There's one for Tater. Okay, now leave me alone. Oh, those smell horrendous. Okay, moving on. Yeah, I got like a few more items, and they're all seem to be hanging items. This looks like originally $12.99. It was $3.99. Again, blue. I got 20% off, and it is an arrow with the chalkboard. So I thought that was kind of cool. So usually when I get something like this, I'll write something funny on it or something, and put that in my booth. That'll probably go, I don't know, $8, $10, I'm guessing. This, oh, I just saw it and was like, I have to own this. Again, it was only 20% off, $5.99, not too bad. So that was like $1 off, $1.20 off. And it is a wall hanging, and it's a metal bicycle. Isn't it cute? Oh, I just thought this was adorable. So this will probably go in my booth, I would guess, for probably $20 to $22. Very adorable. I like how it's got the place for you to put your packages on. Very cute. So yeah, that was an easy pickup. Not too bad, really, the original price. Even if I had to pay the full price, I'll still be making money. The last 3 items that I got from Savers is I have a shelf that has African art, and this just screamed woven African art. It's this very tiny little basket with this lid that fits perfect. Isn't that adorable? So I will probably put that on my African shelf. It was only $2.99. Again, blue, only 20% off, so 20, 40, 60 cents off. So that was, what, $1.40, $2.40? It's not bad. So that will probably go on my booth for, I'd say probably $8. So not too bad. You know, I don't really pick up baskets unless they're especially unique. Or this one, you could tell how much work went into that. Oh, it's just beautiful. I did get a picture frame. I'm always keeping an eye out for picture frames. We did move them a little higher in our booth. If you go back to my last video where I did a booth tour, you will see the last time that I updated the booth. And this was only $3.99. Again, it was only 20% off because it was a blue tag, as you can see. But picture frames do really well for me. But they have to be something really unique or special or fancy. And this one, I love the mirror around it. It is blank. Usually what I'll do is I go on Google Images and print out something. Like I could just print out a black and white picture or something. They always seem to do better when they have a picture in them. So yeah, I thought that was adorable. It's really heavy. So this will probably go $8 to $10. It is Russ brand, which is, I think, I don't know, it's like a Hallmark store, gift store type brand. But I just thought that was so cute. So pick that up. Now this other item, I'm actually going to make a small project out of it for myself because it's something I need. They're around here somewhere. You remember I bought a package of clothes pegs or clothes pins, and I do hang out my sheets each week now that the weather is nice, and I have two big metal T-frame things out in my backyard. I did get some new rope to string back and forth for a clothesline, and I got this adorable little kid shirt. What I do is I will button it up, I will sew the bottom off and leave it open and hang it on a little hanger so I can put my clothespins in there. Isn't that cute? I had one a couple years ago and the weather just completely tore it up. But I thought that was cute. Orange was half off, so I got it for $2.25. And I'll probably just take a regular plastic hanger and just, where it goes like this, I'll just cut those and then put it in here and maybe, tack it in. But isn't that adorable? Oh, such a cute little shirt. It's only in 18 months, so this will be perfect for my clothesline, for my clothespins. So that is all that I got at Savers. Empty bag. I got 2 more bags that size of things that I got from Price Drop. As I was saying, Price Drop is a place that sells Amazon return items, or I don't think it's overstock. I think it's just returns. They're only one store. It's not a chain or anything. Maybe it will. I mean, who knows? This might catch on. There's also a place on west side of Cleveland called in Westlake, and that one's called, I think, Westlake Liquidation Store. They also sell these kind of items. They lay them out on tables, and then they do different prices. I've only been there maybe once or twice. It's okay. This, you gotta dig. It's more expensive items. I mean, they have everything from drones to, all kinds of very expensive things. I've never been on a Saturday or a Sunday, but I don't know. I have so much things to sell and so much inventory that the idea of going somewhere and pushing and shoving just is not appealing. And people line up there like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours before the store opens. So yeah, I go on Dollar Day and I do quite well. Thank you very much. So without further ado, let's jump right in. If you want to check them out on Facebook, they do post pictures and things that they're selling. So you might want to go check them out. Price Drop, and look on Facebook. If you don't have anything, if you don't have that store in your area, look around. There are a lot of these places popping up because there is so much Amazon stuff that it needs a home, it needs to be sold. So this person that owns this business buys a big pallet, sells everything, and then by the end of, I think it's by, Friday, like everything's a quarter, or fill a bag for $1 or $5 or something just to clear it out. And then they start over. So pretty cool. You might want to check that out if you're in that area. It's worth a drive if you want to. If you're going to drive a distance to come to the store, you should maybe come on a day where they have more inventory. I'm not that far away, so I can go and dig on Dollar Day. And if I don't find anything, it's no big deal. So this first item I found I really liked. It still has the tag on it. It is metal sconce with glass tube. Now you can see there's no glass tube, but I did find one and I purchased it separately. This is metal, very cute, and you can tell it's got this, number on it. So this was pretty cute. I will show you. I was kind of thinking about it, and then I came across this, and I thought, you know what? If that fits in there, then I will buy it, and I will put it on there. So this is still in the box, and it is this little bubble cylinder glass, and it fits perfectly in there. So look at that. So I don't know, there's a part of me that's nervous about just leaving this hanging up because somebody will pick it up and it'll fall. So I don't know if I just might use a couple little dots of double-faced tape just to keep it in there and secure. but I thought that was very cool. This could go for probably 14, 16 bucks in my booth, and with the 2 pieces that I bought, that would be $2. So not too bad. A lot of this stuff is, you know, still in the box. This was in the box as well. This is a Home Essentials ceramic chalkboard medallion canister jar. That's what the price says there. It has even a little piece of chalk in the bag. So chalk included. So there's the top. And then here is, isn't that cool? So I mean, I could, you know, it's Home Essentials. So probably just, you know, write cookies or something on there and then sell that. So probably put 8 to 10 on that. But again, only paid $1. So that was pretty cool. These are kind of cool. I saw these 2 trays and I thought, I'm sure I could come up with something or even just use them as display. They're kind of this whitewashed kind of look. It is wood. I would say it's probably a 12-inch square, and it's got this nice lip on it. And I have 2 of them. So yeah, I was pretty happy with those for $1. I can put or stage some items in these. So that was pretty good price. Some of these things, if you're going to resell them, you kind of have to have an imagination to kind of stage them in a way where people will buy them. So I got one more item, and that's the first bag. Now this I didn't open because I was pretty sure it hadn't been opened, and let me show you what it had on the outside. So it says Euclid candle holders. Exquisite base, perfect candle holder, and the velvet. So yeah, this was on the outside, so I was pretty sure that's what it was. But let me go ahead and open it. They look like they're brass, and I guess there's more than one. Isn't the suspense thrilling? So glad you guys stick around and watch me do all this weird stuff. Oh, it's got this styrofoam and I hate it. This looks like a bookmark. And it's translated, leaf vein is long and thin, which breeds life. It's made of leaves by hand through complicated procedure. I love these translations. It is so thin and transparent that has the flexibility of fresh leaves. Combining traditional craft and modern technology, Leaf Vein Bookmark is full of colorful image and natural beauty of leaves. We can enjoy natural aesthetics from it. Each Leaf Vein Bookmark is telling us a legend, a story, and a historic culture. Oh, so it is an actual bookmark that is the veins of a leaf. That's kind of cool. I might have to keep that. I don't know why it's in there, but... Oh, and as I open this, there's stuff flying. Okay, there are 3. This is what they look like. Neat. And the bottoms, the bases are still wrapped. They're very heavy. I'm going to be picking up this styrofoam everywhere I can see. And then these just screw in the bottom. Maybe. Yeah, look at that. How pretty is that? So there's 3 of them. They appear to be different heights. Isn't that sweet? So yeah, so I will probably, I will sell these as a set, I would imagine. And probably, I would say do maybe 14, 16 on them, you think? Maybe? Maybe a little higher? So yeah. So stuff like that when it has a picture on the outside and it's obvious it has not been opened, I'm fine with that. Let's see. There's a bag. Yeah, that had... I brought my own bags in, but she still wrapped this up because there was a couple glass items and I just dropped it. I thought these were kind of cool to wrap some items before I ship them. It's not entirely necessary, but if somebody buys something cute or small, it says that there are 30 sheets in here, and they got these little gold polka dots on them. So yeah, I thought for $1 that was fine. So I will put that down by my packing area. I got this bamboo tray. Its side is a little loose. I might have to tack that. But I don't know. Some of these items are really nice to use as display in my booth to keep items corralled. So that's probably what I will use that for. I had 2 or 3 of the Create 365 little organizers to carry all of the planners in. And then when I came across this with all the different stickers on it, I thought, you know what, this would be good to maybe sell with one of the container or one of the things I have, because I haven't listed it yet. So this is 720 stickers and pieces for planners. So yeah, so I figured for $1 that was a good price. I tell you, I come across these every week. There's this basic list of items of things that are always there. Cell phone cases, iPad cases, laptop shells, definitely tons of phone cases, always tons of those. Light bulbs, including the Edison light bulbs, batteries even, and these plants seem to be, aren't they cute? So this still has the tag. It says handcrafted by artisans. It's a little wood block with the little succulent. This one, I think someone tried to pick it up because it came out. So a little dab of glue and just put that back in there. Yeah, and that one also has a tag that I think it was looped around the base. So I'll put that back on because I could just stick my tag on there. These I could probably put $5-6 on and they would do well. And I got 2 in the box for $1. So not too bad. And when they have the new tag on it, that's kind of nice as well. Let's see. I did get an item for myself. I got 2 items for myself. Now, they also sell like supplements and face cream, and there's even a bin that had food in it. There was like generic versions of Pop-Tarts. There was even a cereal box, and it's probably, I can't even imagine, all crumbs, but they did have these Method. I know a lot of people who use the Method cleaning, and yeah. So this one is a Method all-purpose naturally derived surface cleaner. You can always use that. That'll be good in my kitchen, and for $1, it's worth a try. The other item I got for myself is this little box. I'm going to go ahead and open it for you. It is a wooden box with a lid that says salt. Isn't that cute? So yeah, I have a little mason jar I keep up in my cabinet with my salt, and I thought this would be cute to keep by the cooktop, that I could just, you know, do a little spritz there. Isn't that adorable? So I am going to keep that for myself. And of course, keep in mind, all these items are only $1. This, I'm not sure if it works, but it is taped in there within an inch of its life. And it's a Blue Owl timer. Every time I pick up these timers, they always really sell. I had one, if you remember, if you watch me regularly, I had one that I got at a thrift store, and it was a duck, and it finally sold, and everybody kept saying, I'm glad it sold, because people would go in and then it would instead of dinging, it would quack. It was very cute. So yeah, let me open this up, because this will go in my booth. I'd say probably like $5-6. Probably $5. But I put it with my salt and pepper shakers and my other kitchen-y items. This is a letter opener. It's not really meant to open. Goodness. Scissors. Let's do that. So, yeah. Raw and unfiltered. That's what you get on this channel. Here it is. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, He's adorable. So let's set him for about 3 minutes, okay? And you twist his head to set him. Okay, so let's put that here, and then when he dings, you can hear it. It says, lovely rose owl. He's not rose, he's blue. Waiting for you. Yeah, and it has a pink one on the bottom. So, very interesting. You know, you have to actually put instructions in there for some people. Okay, let's wait on that. This was very heavy, and I'm hoping this would sell in my booth. It is a cast iron piggy soap dish. Now, how cute and adorable is that? And it is metal. It's very heavy. It looks like it had a clearance tag or something on it at one time or another. Audrey's Bring Happiness Home. Your Heart's Delight. So, iron pig soap dish. And it has little rubber feet on it. But that is adorable. So I'll probably put this by my soap in my booth. So maybe, or maybe take one of the soaps and lay it in there. So who knows? But this probably could go for $10 or $12, I'm guessing. Because it looks kind of old and rustic. But of course it isn't. Yeah. Sometimes up on the counter where you go to check out, they have items sitting there. And I don't know if people just get through the line and then they're like, I don't want that. So they just kind of set it at the end. And they didn't get to put this back. But I always glance there because almost every week I pick something up. So this was a nice find. These are the scoop type. Let me turn it around in the package. Drawer pulls. That you just, you know, pull that way. Aren't they adorable? So there are quite a bit in here, and they do have the hardware, and they are like a brushed silver color. So they're all still in the package. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 10. One is out of the package. Here's what it looks like. Isn't that sweet? So yeah, here's the package. I don't see the screws. Yeah, but 10 of them, not too bad. $1, so 10 cents a piece. And I do pick up door handles and fixtures whenever I can find them, because I know people are always redoing furniture and looking for these. So yeah, very happy to get those. So satin nickel is the finish. So yeah, I'm not sure if that one has screws or not. I don't know. I'll have to find some that fit it to sell it. But I didn't figure that was too bad, and they're all for one money. So yeah, it works. So that is my timer works, so he will go out to my booth. These, I'll probably look them up. But some of these that I list, if I do the brass ones like this, I mean, they can sell $5, $6 a piece. So that would be an eBay item I'll have to look up. Now the last item, I've seen these here before, but they're usually out of the package and they don't have a price tag. They don't have any kind of code or anything on them. So I was like, you know what, for $1, I'm going to take a chance. And it is a boot. This one does have all the information on it. Let me take it out of the shipping package that they, because it's still in another bag, it appears. Yeah. I mean, this still has the tag and everything on it. And it looks like it was opened, but it is a United Ortho fracture boot, small black, new. So show you what it looks like. So it looks like somebody might have opened it and it didn't fit, or they didn't like it. It's got extra padding. But here's basically what it looks like. These are not cheap. I know a lot of people who look for these items need them right away. So I'm not sure how it will do. It has the paperwork with it as well, which is awesome. So yeah, it has a little thing to inflate. So yeah, very happy with that. I will do my research on that, of course. Doesn't look like it's ever been used. It's got all the extra padding in it. So very happy with that. So I will do my research, see how that goes. So I have no earthly idea what kind of pricing there would be on that. But yeah, not too bad, huh? But like I said, usually they're out of the package, the paperwork's gone. It's hard to tell what brand or anything they are, so it's like, it's not really worth it. So I have I do have a few items in this bag. Be very careful. Now these, I told my daughter about them, and she's like, oh, I think I want some of those. These, okay, they're in a very crinkly package. Let me open them. There are 4 of them, so they were $1 a piece. And let me open it up. And they each have a little animal on them. And these unzip. And they're awesome to put your headphones in. Now, where my headphones are, this is my purse. And mine are usually tangled up. Did you see that? I am not. Don't rewind it. So, yeah. So, they're usually look like this. So, you know, to be able to... These are my favorite headphones. They are so nice. Yeah. There. So, if you just wind these up and put them in here, they aren't going to get mixed and tangled with everything else you own. Isn't that awesome? Now, I'm sure if you had like a little charge cable or something else, this would be an awesome thing to put them in. There's a little elephant. So I think I'm going to keep that one. We have a kitty cat. And I have, I don't know, a little chubby dog. And then a car. So yeah, I'll let my daughter pick out which one she wants. So I'll let her take 2 and I'll take the one she doesn't want. But isn't that cute? And useful. So very happy with those. I got 2 of these items. And they actually had a little bubble wrap, which I was very surprised. I'm glad she wrapped it up for me. So this is this little dome. And it has the base. So I got 2 of these and $1 a piece. Doesn't have any markings on it, but I'm sure I could put something in here or do something with this. But for $1, that's an awesome price. And there's the other one. I'm not going to take it all the way out because it fits perfectly in the sleeve. And then there's the bottom to that one. And then I had wrapped in there, probably going to get my son's not going to wear this, but it was only $1. Oh, yeah, a tie-dye t-shirt. So that is all that I got. What do you guys think? Anything interesting? I would say most of this I'm going to resell. The method cleaner, the salt container, and these are really the only things I'm going to keep. Everything else will be resold. So I spent essentially $20 there and probably more than that at the thrift store. But very happy with my purchases. You just never know what you're going to get when you go there. It is a treasure hunt. It's just crazy. You see maybe 10 items that you always see there, and then other times you go and you're amazed. And there was one item I almost got, and it wasn't in the package, but the graphics on the package were hilarious. But I decided not to waste my money and just buy the package. And it looked like a sack. And it had a picture of somebody put it over their head and then it was like a knapsack. Knapsack. But I mean, you put it on your head so it blocks out the light, and then you could just like put your head on your desk and doze. I don't know. That doesn't sound healthy to me, but what do I know? But I thought it was pretty funny to see somebody with their head in a bag sleeping. Anyway, so I know we're at 34 minutes, but I want to tell you a couple of funny stories, because I always got a story. But the funny thing is I went over to get in line. I was there early at Price Drop, and I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. So there's a McDonald's around the corner, so I thought, you know what, I'll just go over there real quick, go to the bathroom. and then I can get back over and get in line. So I show up. It's probably, well, this place opens at 9, so it's a few minutes till. It really wasn't that busy, so there was probably 2 or 3 people standing behind the counter just kind of like waiting for someone to come in and buy something. So I walked in, I walked past them and over to the bathrooms. So I pushed open the ladies' door and I went in. There was 2 stalls. So I went to the furthest one, and just as I closed the second door, I hear the outside door open, and there's an employee going, "Sir, sir, 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 you're in the ladies' room." And I have this moment of, should I open the door? Should I ignore this person? And then she said, "Sir," like 2 more times, and I'm like, I hadn't even locked the door. So I opened up the door and I went, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." She like goes out the door real fast. And I had a good laugh. I thought that was pretty funny. But after she said "sir" about 8 times, I was like, oh. And then of course after the fact, I'm like, I should have said, "What? Leave me alone," or, I don't know. But I mean, if you work somewhere and you see somebody go in the wrong bathroom, you're like, "Oh, let's see how long it takes them to figure out they're in the wrong room." I mean, so I had a gray sweatshirt on, I had jeans and my tennis shoes on. But I don't know. I guess I moved too fast for her to know that I was a female. Yeah. So that happened. And then we went to Savers. Like I said, I had a few things to donate. So they have a place you can just pull up right by the door. So I got out and I had a few things to donate, including a globe I got out of somebody's trash. It had paint speckles on it, and I was like, yeah, I could maybe this or that. I'm like, I'll just donate it. It'll be a project piece for someone else. So I take it out, and the guy comes out with the cart, and I go to put it in there, and he goes, "Oh, a globe. You know the Earth's flat, don't you?" I kid you not. And I had a moment of, are you for real? And then he said something about, "Oh, it's in the Bible that the Earth is flat." And I said, "Actually, it says that the heavens is above the circle of the earth." I actually know that scripture. It's funny. But he said, "Oh, it's a circle, but it's flat like a plate." He was dead serious. So at this point, I'm still putting things in the bin, and I'm like, yeah, it's time to check out of this conversation. And I said, "Okay." And he's like, "Oh, did you want a coupon?" I'm like, yeah, what the heck, I'll take a coupon. So he goes in, he gets me the coupon, and he goes, "Yeah, and don't get me started on those chemtrails up there." And I'm like, okay, you have a good day. So yeah, I've heard people who believe that the earth is flat, but I've never actually met one until today. So yeah, it's not only me. I'm sure you guys have some stories out there too. Now with garage sale season coming, I'm going to have even more stories. So if you are still here after 38 minutes and 25 seconds, I truly appreciate you sticking around to the end. And I will see you guys next time. Hopefully, garage sale season will be starting really soon. The weather's gotten warmer here, and I am hoping that I will be out and about and show you some of those hauls. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Also, if you could subscribe if you haven't already, I would truly appreciate that. And now they're going to fight with each other in the background. So it's just about time I sign off. I will see you guys next time. And until then, happy picking. Bye.